Hi guys, welcome back to Linda's Pantry, and today is Label to Table Day, Monday. That's my day. Linda over at Tulilu Creates has put together this collaboration, and every day of the week, one of us, and I've got all the awesome content creators down below, is doing a video. So you've got Linda from Tulilu Creates, Renee from Pike Creek Farms, myself, Angela from The Inquisitive Farm Wife, and Mary Ellen from Prepper Potpourri. So today my recipe I chose is going to be off of, and it's all about labels on boxes or on maybe a jar of something, a can of something, and you go, oh, that recipe sounds interesting. How easy is that? They just gave it to me, so I don't have to do any research. And I have to say, when I saw the Bisquick box downstairs in the extended pantry, I was like, I know there's like 4 or 5 recipes on there, and there sure is. This was the mother of all label to table, and they even give you, once you use everything in the box, you can cut these all out and save them. And I'm going to tell you, as a young mother and learning how to cook, the chicken and dumplings, or the dumplings recipe, was my go-to, and it is still our favorite dumpling recipe. It's got that signature taste that you just can't get any other way. I don't know what they do, but they put the Bisquick magic. Okay, so today I'm gonna make the classic Bisquick peach cobbler. And what made me, when I saw that, I went, oh, I have peaches that are open in the refrigerator that I need to use. And it's about, this jar is about 2/3 of the way down, and they're normally a 24 ounce. A can of peaches is 15 ounces, right? Yep, it's still 15 ounces. They're not cheating us yet. I don't want to open this when I already have this one open. So I'm going to use these, and that's how good it's going to be. So I'm super excited. I'm going to bring you in close. This is very easy. I've preheated my oven to the directions, say to 375. So come on in. Let's see how we do. Okay, this couldn't get any easier. And I pre-measured everything out so it won't be too boring. But it's right here on the box. And I'll either take a snapshot of that so you can see it. You need an 8-inch square baking dish. You can use glass, or you don't have to grease it, so that's really nice. And I have this. I'm not feeling the top of my game, so I'm gonna put it in there, and we'll eat it and be gone. Done. So I've got everything measured out, and what they want you to do is preheat your oven 375. Stir together original Bisquick, which is right here, 1 cup. Okay, and we need milk, nutmeg. So it's calling for a half a teaspoon of nutmeg. I always do mine fresh, so we'll eyeball that. Milk and nutmeg into an ungreased 2-quart or 8x8 pan, which that's what that is. Stir in butter until blended. In small bowl, mix together your peaches and your sugar and spoon it over the batter. How easy is that? Only I kind of feel like, why wouldn't you just, I don't know, I guess I'll figure this out. I would just put everything in the bowl. But, so I'm using whole milk too. Let's see if I can do this with a regular. I think I can. I really do appreciate Bisquick. It's like fond memories, and I know my kids remember having the dumplings, and this is a thin batter. So now I made cobbler for you once before, but it was a homemade cobbler. I think it was a blackberry cobbler. I just made it not that long ago. We love cobbler, and now we get to have peach cobbler, which is amazing. So I keep my little nutmeg. That's how they are, and you just grate that right on in. If this batter was thicker, I'd use the Danish whisk. You You don't want to go too crazy. That stuff gets potent. Okay. And then it says to pour it in here. I could have done it right in that pan, huh? Probably could have. I want to get the rest of that nutmeg off there. And if you're lumpity bumpity, don't worry about it. I feel like I'm going to stir in the butter in this bowl. It says to incorporate the butter. And it's a stick of butter, half a cup of butter. All right. I melted it in the microwave, and my microwave has a really very good setting to melt and to soften butter. I really like it. So now we're going to pour it in here. Yeah. And get all the goodness out, however you have to. And, okay, I think that's good. Ooh, it's going to be so good. That's the fun things about cobblers. I used to think when I was a kid, when my grandma would make a cobbler or my mom, I would watch this go together and go, there is no way that is going to be good. It's going to be soup. And it comes together and you go, oh. So now I've got a mix in a small bowl. If I can find one, we'll just use one of these pasta bowls. You guys are so patient with me. Our remodel is coming together. It does not say to drain your peaches. That worries me, and it's having me add, does it say drain your peaches? Let's see. Nope, stir together sugar and peaches and spoon over batter. So, oh, well drained. I'm glad I reread that. So sometimes you got to look at this. I did not see that in the beginning. I saw none of that. So I'm going to drain these peaches and we'll get the sugar on it. Let me get this drained real good. Yeah, that would have been. It's still, when you look at this, it's still going to feel like it's soup, but it's not. Okay, got it. Peaches drained. And I feel like that's the same amount as what I would get in that. Maybe even a couple more. So you're mixing your peaches and your sugar together. It called for 3/4 of a cup. I did 2/3 of a cup of sugar. Yeah. I felt like that was a better ratio for us. Oh, I'm going to need a spoon because it needs a spoon. I got to spoon it over. That's what it said. So let me grab a spoon and we'll get this into our pan. And my oven is preheated, so it's good to go. So you want to put, if you think about it, that dough has no sugar in it. Usually my cobbler batter has sugar in it, so that's part of it. Okay, I'm going to separate these peaches a little bit because I want everybody to get a bite of peach. Oh, look at that. And that batter's going to cook and bubble up through there. It's going to be wonderful. And that extra sugar, I kind of get it now because you're sweetening the batter, not necessarily the peaches. And I usually put cinnamon, so I'm intrigued by the nutmeg. Right? Okay. Let's see where we've got a hole. And I feel like we could use one more in over here. Tuck her in. Tuck her in. Oh. And that's all there is to it. This is going in a 375-degree oven for 45 to 50 minutes. So I will set my Siri timer to 40 minutes and check on it. Because you never know. Everybody's oven varies. All right. I'll see you in about an hour. Ooh. Yum. Oh, I'm supposed to let it cool for a half hour. I'll see you in an hour and a half. Hey guys, this was in the oven exactly 50 minutes. And it's had time to rest. Look how beautiful that is. I'm so impressed. I'm used to doing cobbler from scratch. And yeah, I'm sure it's all the butter and the sugar. I'm just going to take a little tiny square. It's had time to rest. I want some peach and, woo, and a little bit of that cobbler. Oh, look at that. That is beautiful. Look at there. So, taste test time. All right. I'm going to grab a little piece of the peach and the cobbler, or the dough, I guess you'd say, and we'll see. You could have this with vanilla ice cream. It says to refrigerate it afterwards. Okay, I'm not unhappy at all. I'm not a super sweet person when it comes to what I like to eat. Not necessarily my personality. So, anyway, I do. This is really good. I like it. It's creamy underneath. And it's got that crust on the top. It's definitely got some butter. Like, I feel like I put lip gloss on. This is wonderful. So I hope that you guys try this. Label to table, back of the Bisquick box recipe. I'll put the recipe down in the link below, but any Bisquick box is going to have this on there. And now it's inspiring me to do a couple other videos for you using some of the other recipes. If you want to see those, leave me a comment in the comment section, and I'll give you my honest engine on what I think about it. So this is really spongy. I like it. It's spongy, but it's got that crust on it, which, you know, you're like, oh, I need that. But then the center, the white part, is spongy. And that crispy, sugary topping. I was so worried it was going to be too sweet, but it really isn't. And it's like you're getting a spa treatment for your lips. Because literally, I do. I feel the butter. I feel the butter. All right. If you've had this before, let me know. Because I want to hear from you. I want to hear your thoughts. I want to hear how you liked it. I like the crispy edge. It's buttery and crispy. If I was going to tweak it to make it my own, I might change a couple of things, but not much. That's delicious. All right, guys. I can't wait to see you next time for another delicious recipe. I hope that you'll go over to all the channels listed down below. Check out their label to table because there's some really fun ones. I know there's a pasta salad coming up. There's so many good things coming up for you the rest of this month. And it's been fun. You can go back and watch the videos as well. Over at Linda's channel, she's got a playlist for us. And this was absolutely a fun adventure for me. I really like it. And now I'm in it again. Oh, I'm not a sweets eater. Oh, no. But I can't resist. It's the crispy, buttery edge. And the nutmeg is barely there. It's just a hint in the background. So don't be concerned about that. And I feel like I like it a little bit better than a lot of cinnamon. Sometimes cinnamon, people don't want cinnamon. Bisquick for the win. All right, guys, I'm going to let you go. But look forward to another recipe. I'll probably be doing something. Which one do you want to see? Let's see. Cheese garlic biscuits. Easy chicken pot pie. Never had that. I have had the dumplings. I've not had the garlic chicken biscuit or the cheese garlic biscuits. So if you want to see one of those, let me know. Leave me a comment. All right. Bye. Trust me when I tell you this is delicious. You won't regret making this one, and it's so easy.